welcome to Friday night's episode of the Blitz Pickup. You know who I am. Week 11. We in Spain, baby. We in Madrid. We're gonna walk away with this win for those of us that believe so. We're gonna do this game preview today. It's a 9:30 a.m. game, so I guess y'all waking up with the crew on Sunday morning. Tony, Lou, come on up.
Are you gonna be here at 9:30?
I'm gonna be here at 9:30. Is you gonna be here at 9:30?
Hey, listen, man. I'm early. I'm an early bird.
Oh,
my mama told me the early bird gets the worm. So yeah, I'm always early. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, dang, we already being told to hold on.
Well, I don't know, Jazz. You said you're gonna be here. Tone said you're gonna be here. Hey, man, listen, 9:30 is a little early for me though. I'm trying to. It's Sunday. I'm trying to sleep in, but nah, I'll be here.
I get it,
but I don't know how awake I'm gonna be.
That's all right. 9:30 is never too early for pre-gaming because this could make or break our Sunday.
What can make what?
Well, delusional you. Who knows? But
I'm delusional.
Just a little bit sometimes,
The producer will be in church is already an excuse. It's kind of wild, bro.
Hey,
yes,
God is good all the time.
All the time.
All the time. No, that's right.
God is understanding, man. Good evening. Oh,
see,
my
taking
goodness.
after PTO, Jess. That's right. Take that PTO. These companies gonna replace you, baby. Look at how Alex got replaced, but it's all right.
Hey, before we get started, listen, y'all make sure y'all voting in that poll, right? Start early. Let me tell you, because Jess ain't gonna tell y'all. She worried about who's the best in the chat.
Yes.
But yeah, y'all vote on the poll while y'all and make sure y'all vote on your way in. Hit that like button on the way in. And yeah, I have a question. Is 21-3 in high school considered belt to ass? I'm just asking for a friend. Depends on who played who, almost. If it's the number one seed playing, like how some of these teams let's wait till the second round. Like when the West play Central, when Dillard played. Well, no, Dillard and what we call it should be a good game. But we're not talking about high school football right now, Vamos.
Well, I do see the comment in the chat said taking after PTO Jess. And again, I do got a question though, for real. Because again, how much PTO does the Blitz Pickup hand out around here? Because all I'm saying, listen, all I'm saying, I've missed like 3 or 4 days, right, or maybe 5, right? But I'm saying this, we've been up for over a year now, and all I'm saying is, God damn, how much PTO? Hey, you know what? I don't know which member of HR I got to reach out to, but I'm reaching out to somebody. Goddamn it, I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta stay on like the good side of HR, Lou. You just gotta reach out from time to time. I will say sometimes you just gotta build that relationship with HR. The other day,
the power of friendship.
I did power friendship. I talked to HR the other day. I told HR several things that I was doing throughout the day. I was constantly contacting HR. So yeah, I was, building chemistry.
Well, I'm here to tell you right now that I listen. There's a lot of polls that go in the chat, and all I'm saying is we should start a poll. I'm thinking that we should fire whoever this HR person is because, hey, listen. At this point, man, handing out PTO is like a weekly thing around here. Like I don't know. Hey, the Blitz Pickup might need a new HR person.
You might need to read that comment, Lou.
Look for the producer. Look at the producer. Yeah. I love working for y'all. Jess and I already have PTO day for 27.
We already at 27. Hey, yo, that's
Jess and I already have PTO days for 2027. That's why we're racking up time.
Listen, man. Hey, man. Hey, it is what it is, man.
Y'all guys have a hell of a benefit package over there. Look at Cap for life.
You know, we
Hey,
full
listen,
time
man. Y'all make sure
employees.
y'all vote on that poll on the way in, man. Vote on that poll. We got a poll in
I think we should start talking about this Sunday game. For somebody get a write up somewhere along the HR line. So
let's start early. So we never do the show on the show.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, because we were a couple minutes late today. We pushed the show back and we still late. That's wild. I don't know who got stuck in traffic, but at least all of us found parking.
Pushing the show back and being late is kind of wild.
It's all right.
But at least we're not as late as
you know what happens, Tone? Sometimes when you can't find parking, you just backed up against the wall. You don't know.
Not the parking in the wall. I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there. You can't find parking. You back up.
Lean up against the wall. Yeah. Absolutely. You find the wall and listen, man. You're gonna be good. All I'm saying
Jess, you've been hanging around Lou too long, Jess.
Nah.
Me and my brother got a nice chemistry going on here. Power of friendship.
The power of friendship. Me and Jess. You already know. Listen.
Right. And see, look at the comment right there. DEI Jess is back. I am back. I was down a little bit, but I'm back now. I'm coming back strong. I'm ready.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's definitely a fact. Absolutely. But listen, what we should start telling people, right? Since to your point, Jess, we just keep pushing the show. It keeps going later and later. We should just keep telling people, hey, listen, you'll see us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's all.
At some point.
Wait for the notification.
Hit the little notification bell, and we will be live we will be live some point Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you now, and part of either our intro or our outro, I'm buying a bell. I'm gonna go buy a little bell, like a little ding off of Amazon, and that's gonna be part of it. Don't forget to hit the notification ding. Like, I'm buying a bell. It's just gonna be part. We getting props all around.
I think they got some overlay for that too. Let me see if I can find one.
I don't know. I'm about to reach out to Surfside and ask for a sponsorship.
Hey. Let's see. What do we have here? All right, Jess, go ahead, man.
You ready? All right, so let's talk about Sunday, because we over here just chit-chatting and whatever. But okay, so Sunday, obviously, like we kind of already stated, early game, 9:30. Severely injured Commanders team. No Jaden Daniels, no Cameron Payne. I don't know, Amos, whatever you want to call it. He's out or gone or wherever he's doing.
Scary Terry is also out.
Terry.
Yep. On our end, Aaron Brewer is questionable, but possibly likely to play, or it seems like he's likely to play, and that seems about it for us. So, how do y'all feel about this? Going into this with a very minimal injury report from our end. We're going to pull out this game?
Yeah, this should be. Listen, I'm not saying I'm fully back. We talked about it a little bit earlier today. I'm not even saying I'm back. What I will say is, on paper, the Dolphins, this should be a game where the Dolphins should take full advantage, right? Like, they're the more healthier team. I think they're on an uptrend. There's some things coming out of Washington that, again, it just, there's ebbs and flows in every season. I think Washington is kind of going through one of those, right? Like, it's not looking good over there. So what you're asking, Jess, is basically expectation. I expect the Dolphins to play well, actually. And I'm picking the Dolphins tonight. We'll get into that a little bit later with score predictions, this, that, and the third. But no, bro, I think this is a very winnable game. My only concern is, and I heard it earlier, I guess the Dolphins have played 7 games overseas. They're 1-6 in those 7 games. So what I'm looking for is Mike McDaniel, can you build upon Anthony Weaver? Can you build upon every basically coach on that staff? Can you keep the guys engaged? Make it a business trip instead of just a trip where you're out there enjoying the scenery, nightlife, this, that, and the third. Can you have our boys come out ready to play? If that happens, Justin Tone, I do expect a Dolphin victory on Sunday.
Yep. And isn't that starting running back injured too? I forgot about him. I think they start running back. They listen, just
I don't even
Jaden
know who they're
Daniels.
start. I don't even know
Real,
who their starting running back
you know
is.
that is a point. The guy that was penciled in as a starter, I don't know if he's injured. The backup, we don't know. Well, they have injuries everywhere. Um, but just the fact that Jaden Daniels is out, I don't like. I wanted to see us play against. See, I'm different from everyone else. I want us to compete against teams at their best. Whether we're having a tank season or whether we're trying to compete for the playoffs and championships or whatever, well, we don't compete for championships. The playoffs, I still want to beat the other team or the opposing team at their best. And the fact that we don't see that have the opportunity to see how this defense would look against Jaden Daniels, it's kind of a disappointment for me. But I mean, the D tackle, Cameron Payne out, like just admitted. I mean, just pointed out. So HN and I guess Jaden Wright. You know what? How is Ollie Gordon? Do we have any injury update on him? I know he was doing like an ankle, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, from what I looked at, it said he was questionable, but I didn't see nothing like today. That was earlier in the week.
All right.
But
so, well, HN and maybe Jalen Wright or possibly Ollie Gordon. They should have a pretty good game. It seems like everything. This should be an easy game, but we know the Dolphins made Dolphins, so the Dolphins are going to be the Dolphins. We don't know how the game is going to go. I believe on paper we should win. I do believe that. The DBs are out. She just pointed out Amos is out. If we see Noah oh no, I'm sorry. Noah Igbinotti out there. They about to do like every other team do and go at that dude. Especially if they had to play him on the boundary. I don't know. No, he's been looking way better as a slot corner. But if he lines up in front of Waddle for any reason, that check out whatever player it is and go to Waddle. Any secondary for that matter. But I'm just saying. But listen, who else? We have another player that's over there that from our team. Who else is over there? It's Noah and I think it's someone else that went over there. Alfred. Laremy Tunzel. So maybe they want to, I don't know. Laremy Tunzel been doing better after he left us. But I don't know. I'm trying to find some reason for them to compete because I don't have a realistic reason for them to compete. It seems like this should be a game that we should win and fairly easily. But again, it's the Dolphins. So I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I want to say it like this. The Dolphins this year have been winning the games that we want them to lose and losing the games that we want them to win. So I don't even know how to approach this game. I don't even know how to give my preview and my thoughts on it because I'm like, this is a game that I should be up here saying, well, hey, we in all honesty, we're going to win this game. I should have 100% confident that we're going to win this game. But who knows if the defense have been playing fairly well. And if they go out there and let Marcus Mariota have a good or a decent game, I'm going to be highly upset. And y'all know how I get when we live broadcast the game. Listen, play-by-play live for y'all tomorrow, live at 9:30. So make sure y'all pull up, hit that like button. Listen, vote in the poll. 27 of y'all in the building, so make sure y'all vote in the poll. But I tend to I'm going to go in there optimistic that we're going to win. Yes, Mike Betts, we are. That we're going to win, and I have to temper my expectations because I'm like, just keep in the back of my mind this might be a Dolphin letdown game, and you go in there with all the confidence in the world. Live at noon, more like it. Nah, Game Boy 305, man, we gonna be now. Hold on. One thing y'all can't say we not late on is live broadcasting the games. That's one thing we start on time. So come on, cut us some slack. Game Boy 305. My nemesis, Tony, give a pass to every starting quarterback in injuries except our own. Who said? Did I give Jaden Daniels a pass? Game Boy, did I give him a pass, or did I say I was disappointed? Yeah, I said I was disappointed that we don't have an opportunity to see our defense go up against them. I'm not giving him a pass. Like, chill out. I know Joe Burrow coming back, and he got you a little nervous right now, but relax, my brother. I'm keeping it 100 up here. But
this is where, Tone, when I was saying though earlier about can Mike McDaniel keep these guys engaged? We've been talking about it all season. A lot of turmoil within and out of the building, a lot of things happening, right? We've constantly said it feels like the team hasn't quit on Mike McDaniel. I'm not talking about quitting, but this is where a question that I'll have and I'll pose to you and Jess. We talk about discipline a lot with Mike McDaniel and this team. You go out to another country, right? You're not stateside. Guys want to do sightseeing. I'm sure they want to move around a little bit, and that's fine. Everybody has a life. I'm not saying just be statues. One thing I'm looking for, though, again, and I'm gonna harp on this: are the Dolphins showing up to Madrid for a business trip, or are they just showing up again as a, hey man, it was a great week out here. We had a good time. I think you're going to be able to tell if the players look sluggish or they're just nonchalant about things. That would be a worry for me because, again, as much as I defend Mike McDaniel and I like Mike McDaniel, Tone, and again, I'll concede this to you. This will be a test for me. I'll be watching. Mike McDaniel, can you have a disciplined football team? Because everything you said, Tone, and pretty much I agree with. On paper, this team, the Dolphins, again, there would be an argument, are the Dolphins better with, let's say, Washington with the Commanders at full strength? Obviously, going into Sunday, the Dolphins on paper are better with the Commanders having all the injuries. Mm-hmm. If Mike McDaniel doesn't have them disciplined, Tone, and ready to go, Jess, it's a big letdown for me, as good as the team has been playing here recently. Nah, bro, going there, Tone, what do we talk about all the time? Mindset. Go in the game with a mindset of we came here, again, it was fun, cute, we enjoyed it. This is also a business trip. We're here to win a football game. Like, all that other shit was cute. We're here now. We got to come out here and win. I would love to hear your thoughts, Tone and Jess, on that.
Jess, you want me to go first or? Listen, that's a great point, Lou, that they have to go out on this, treat this trip as a business trip and stay focused. But while you were saying that, it pops up. You know what popped up in my brain? Are the Miami Dolphins, like, are they in a position to where they can overlook a team at 3-7?
No, they are not.
Right? Like,
absolutely not.
Should we be worried that they have that kind of mindset? Like, I know that the Commanders are 3-7 as well, but the injuries. Can our team have possibly overlooked him? And just, like, I know because we're 3-7 and we've been doing so we haven't been doing well, but coming off that Buffalo high, you know, I hope. Listen, Mike McDaniel, you know, I'm gonna use this name, and then, you know, and I know he did our team wrong, but God dog it. See his name's what's the Alabama coach that Nick Saban. Nick Saban was real good at this, making sure they don't overlook anyone. He was almost a master at that because he knows complacency is the enemy. And if you get, well, I think they're not in a position to be complacent, but they can be lazy minded, and they could like just think that everything is cool because they're playing against a bunch of backups, and you know they just played Josh Allen, and you go from Josh Allen to Marcus Mariota. We don't know. We just point out we don't even know who their starting running back is. Jaden Daniels was the leading passer and the leading running back rusher. So what I hope the Miami Dolphins do not overlook anyone. I'll tell you this: looking at those pressers, they do look like they're having fun though. I'll say that. They like they're enjoying themselves. So that's a little wild. Two things. Just put up there 28 of y'all and only 13 likes. Run them likes up. Come on now. And just listen. And I'll put the bell up for you. Look, like and subscribe. It's right there. I put it on the screen for y'all.
I know. You made it easy. It's like an easy reminder.
So listen, go ahead. And while y'all hitting the like and subscribe, make sure y'all vote on the poll in the chat. But yeah, Lewis, back to your question. I think that might be Mike McDaniel's biggest task for this trip. Making sure they treat it as a business trip. Because it's human nature after a big win to go out there and be like, man, I'm gonna enjoy myself because you feeling good about it. You finally beat Buffalo. And you got a team in front of that you finally feel like, man, when the last time you think they took the field and say, oh yeah, we most definitely feel like we're the best team?
It's probably even with the
long
time.
Right. So now that can be, man, great point, Lou. That could be man, they better not. But Jess, how you feel? You think they could fall for the trap and overlook the Commanders?
It would definitely be a Miami thing to do. Especially after coming off such a big win. I would hope that they're going into this like, no, we need to stay disciplined and that we're here to work. We're not here for play. We know that they probably did, of course, have a good time, this and that.
We know.
I know they went into Madrid earlier in the week, which is fine. But after like 2 days, we should be focused at this point because overlooking anybody at this point is not something that should be on their radar at all.
I think I think Mike McDaniel could use the 1-6 record internationally to his advantage to stay focused. I think he can use that.
That Mike is in that locker room saying, "We beat Buffalo. Like we can do this. Like keep that momentum going."
I agree.
Yeah,
drive it to the bye week, and then we come back from the bye week and hopefully still have that same momentum going. But we gotta make it there first.
My best. I see your point, and I know. See, you haven't been over here for a while, but welcome back. We said that over here. Me and Lewis spoke about so Lewis pointed out the Cleveland game and
Carolina.
What's the other one, Lewis? You said in Carolina. That we was up 17-0 against Carolina and Cleveland, bro. We should have just beat them. They Dylan Dylan what is his name? Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. That's not Cleveland. Should not be a game.
Dylan Gabriel at quarterback. Like, bro, what we doing?
Yeah, that should not be a game Miami loses. So
right, and then I added to the fact that we are one sack away from beating the Chargers. That was it. That was game over. They had no timeouts. Time would have ran out. So that's 6-4. So we have pointed that out. Yeah. So no, this is not. But that also helps our aid to our concern because guess what? That team probably thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably thinking the same thing, and they're probably feeling like they're the better team. And you don't like if there was 6-4, everyone would say this is a trap game. Everyone would say this is a trap game if we were 6-4. And it possibly still can be a trap game based off them coming off that victory from last week. That's what I'm saying. So I hope the Miami Dolphins are in Madrid, treating it as a business trip. Because listen, we over here we say every loss is a win for us. But at the same time, from a fan standpoint and looking at the team standpoint, like if we're going to say this team isn't as bad as we make it out to be because we're losing and we just did not finish for the most part, then they have to go out on the field and prove that to us. They literally they have to go out there and prove it to it. You don't go out and lose to the Cleveland Browns of the real, like you don't go out and lose to the Commanders with everyone on their whole team on IR basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. A few plays can change your whole season. That's facts, Eric.
Absolutely,
that's fact. But yeah, that's that. All right, Jess, what we got?
Sorry, I was checking in on my Sixers game. Sorry. If I'm sitting on my couch, you know the game is on. Okay, like
the Sixers playing right now.
Yeah, Detroit Cup game.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a fact. That's a fact.
The chat probably knows. They can probably see it in my facial expressions, and I'm like ducking and diving. But anyway, okay, Waddle. I want to talk about him. He had some comments. I don't know if both of you have seen it. They kind of asked him a few questions, right? And he kind of clapped back and said, he been him.
Mm.
And I don't know if y'all saw A-Chain did change his name on Instagram to Himothy, but it seemed like Waddle's saying, I'm the real Himothy up in this. I'm the real Himothy around here, okay? Was it a shot at Mike McDaniel? Possibly a little taunting to Tua in a way. I don't know if y'all seen this. I don't know if y'all even know what I'm talking about. Apparently, y'all seem a little confused when I mentioned A-Chain did change his name to Himothy.
No, I'm confused about that. Yes, I am.
Yes,
but
he did.
The Waddle
he did change it after we beat Buffalo. Right away, his name changed. That's a Himothy, and it's been there since.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I like that. I kind of like that. But Louis, if you don't mind, sir, let me take this. Let me take this one first, sir. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sit on that side. He wanted to trade him, just don't worry about it. He wanted to trade him. I would say.
I mean, I still would have traded him.
See, there you go. That's why you did. Go ahead. I wouldn't say a direct shot. Mike McDaniel or Tua, right? It could be taken as that if you want to read between the lines or look deeper into.
Anybody else he took a shot at?
Maybe Tyreek.
Bingo. You want to talk about it? That's a headshot.
I also want to input this real quick because he said Tyreek changed his bio on Instagram that says now unemployed.
Yeah, he see Waddle balling. That's what it is.
So
we got a Timothy, unemployed, and somebody who's saying I've been him.
Let me ask you something though. Let me ask you something. Do you know a certain individual, maybe on this platform, maybe on another platform, that's been telling people that don't let Waddle's silence fool y'all? Don't let his humbleness fool y'all. He looks at himself as one of those. If you go back and watch his interview, have you heard anyone say that on here, Jess? I'm just asking for a friend.
I don't know. I mean, maybe
that would be one. Tony H. Yeah. That would be me. Yeah. I'm gonna pull a Lewis, and I'm not gonna. All right, yeah, but yeah, he showed it. I've been him. He's out there. I'm like, if y'all think that Waddle doesn't want to put up numbers, which is why coming in the season, I said, if the Miami Dolphins know like I know, Waddle better be more involved in this season. He better, right? I came out and said that at the beginning of the season. And I remember arguing with certain individuals about Waddle being a number one, right? Crypto Vonjo. Vonjo, you here? Shout out to Vonjo. About him being number one, and the only thing that stopped him from being unquestionable number one is the fact that he doesn't get the targets. Right? His targets went up slightly. Still not enough to my liking or to my satisfaction. But look at what happened when you target him. Me and Lewis have been pointing out every time we break down the film, Waddle's open. He just needs someone to get him the football. So I'm not surprised. I expected this. I understood this.
And Tone, to your point real quick, he's still not even getting the upper echelon targets like other guys are getting.
Right.
Other guys are still getting 11, 12, 13 targets a game.
That's a fact.
And he don't even get that. He gets about maybe 5, 6, 7, and maybe 8 at the most. He don't even get the 11 or double-digit targets.
He had 2 in the second half. How do you ball out? How you have, what he had, 4 or 5 catches for 67 in the first half and a touchdown, and then you end the game with like 6 catches and only 2 targets after that. That makes to me it makes no sense. But you know, it is what it is. That's what we have to deal with so far. But hey, Waddle is so when people think that he's just humble, he don't say nothing. I know that was kind of Vondo's point or reason for him not thinking he's a number one. All I want to say is I saw this attitude with him. That's all I'm saying. I saw it, and I said, if y'all know, I watched him. I'm like, his character, he feel like he's one of the ones. Even going back to Alabama, he was that dude. He got injured. That's the only reason Devonta Smith took off like that. It was all about Waddle. He was the punt returner. He was the do everything guy before he broke his ankle. Like, he was the one that was supposed to be in the Heisman. He just got injured. So, yeah, he's been a number one. He had some other statements, but we'll probably get into that a little later. But, yeah, man, I think he wasn't taking a shot at Tua, Mike McDaniel, maybe not even Tyreek because they kind of cool. I think he was taking a shot at the world. I think he knew the mic was on, the camera was rolling. He was like, "Yeah, I've been that. I see all of the wide receiver rankings. My name ain't on none of those. I think he saw, yeah, I've been that. Just throw me the football."
And I agree with you, Tone. Right? That's what he's always believed he's him. That's fine. But no, I do believe, to Jesse's point, and the more and more you were talking, and the more and more I started thinking about, and again, maybe it's unintentional from Waddle, right? If that's what you want to, not saying you, I'm just saying in general, if that's what people want to believe, then yes. But to Jesse's question, no, I think he was shooting at Mike McDaniel, Tua, and Tyreek Hill. Because at the end of the day, bro, if what you're saying is true, and I believe it, right? Everything you're saying about him believing he's one of those guys and he's him, I'm not denying that, Tony. You're 100% spot on. But Mike McDaniel is the one that told Tyreek Hill about 2,000 yards. Tyreek Hill was the one chasing 2,000 yards. Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback that throws the passes to Tyreek and Waddle, came out and self-admitted to say, yeah, we were force-feeding one man the ball. So, no, when I see Jalen Waddle streaking down the sideline after catching a big bomb for a touchdown, and he's walking his happy ass up the sideline talking about, I've been this. I've been that. To your point, yeah, he knew the microphone was on, but he knew Mike McDaniel was going to hear it. He knew Tua Tagovailoa was going to hear it. And I know Mr. Unemployed, according to Jess, right? Mr. Tyreek Hill, that unemployed, I guarantee you he heard it. So now, bro, listen, again, maybe unintentional, Tone and Jess, but I do think, again, Waddle was letting, to your point, Tone, the world know. But, yeah, the world has three guys that I think he was talking to, too. And that's Tua, Tyreek, and Coach Mike McDaniel. So it is what it is. And I absolutely love it from Tyreek, by Jalen, by the way. I absolutely love it. Tone, Jess, what did we talk about on Wednesday's show? We were talking about Mike McDaniel, right? Circling the block, trolling, this, that, and the third. Again, Jalen Waddle, Tone, you made the point the other day. Down there in South Florida, it's about expressing yourself, right? It's about, hell no, I'm better here. I'm the dude here, right? It's about that swagger. Well, Jalen Waddle was showing it, and I absolutely love it. I love that emotion. Tone, how many times did we question why was Jalen Waddle not being so vocal? Why was he not demanding the ball? Why was he not doing it? When you see him like this, right, that looks like a guy that is saying, hey, let me carry the load. I want to be the guy. Let me do it. Nah, bro, I absolutely love everything Jalen Waddle has said.
Shout out to Game of 305 for his daily Alex shot. Alex bio is unavailable and unbothered.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Alex, man.
Oh, man. Oh, that's crazy.
So kind of continuing with Waddle, right? Something else that they kind of asked him was something about his numbers. And that kind of response was, weren't we 1-3 at that time? And that he really didn't even care about what his numbers or his personal numbers were. He really only cared of what the game outcome was, which would make sense if we were 1-3 at the time. Personal numbers kind of go out the window at that point. It's a team effort. Let's get these wins and kind of turn this back around before we unravel completely.
The point is, Jess, again, I know now Tone told you he did the hand gesture, right? But he said he don't toot nobody's horn, and that's fine. I get it. But I'm a tutor around here, Jess. Toot. You know what we talk about over here? We talk about
wow. Oh no.
Well, listen. Hey, we haven't got wild over here in a while, Tone. That's all I'm saying. Hey, toot, goddammit. What I'm saying is, over here on the Blitz pickup, right? What we do is talk about mindset. When I hear a player talking about, nah, bro, it's not about individual numbers. I know I can get that. If you give me the ball, I know I can get them individual numbers. What that man said was, oh, it's about the team success. It's about the wins and the losses. That's the kind of player I want to build around, Tom. Now, again, trade Jalen Waddle. If there's a package that comes in, trade him. But now, bro, now that he's here, and it does look like they're again looking to build around a certain young player. No, bro, it is what it is. I love again. It's a mindset. Fuck the numbers. I don't care about none of that. Are we leaving when we leave the field? Are we leaving with wins and losses? And that's what he basically said. So, Tone, again, toot for everybody in the back. The Blitz pickup talks about mindset, and these players are starting to have the right mindset.
And you want to know what you could take from that as well? Have y'all saw the AJ Brown comments? Winning is cool, but I want to contribute. Y'all saw that?
Contribute. I want to be a part of it. Mm-hmm.
Maybe Waddle was actually saying, because he was like, when they asked about his number, he said, he looked at 18 and say, what were we? 1-3? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's how he answered it. And maybe he was saying, if they get, I know I can get those numbers. They need to get me more involved so it could translate to wins. Example, Carolina Panthers. We was up 17-0. You remember, Lou? But prior to them letting them come back and take the lead, you remember there was another opportunity for us to go up even more. Missed opportunity. Remember that, Lou?
Absolutely. Yep.
Maybe that's his mindset. No, that's good, but feed me more. So it could translate into victories. I probably could put more points up on the board. Individual numbers don't mean nothing if it doesn't come with a victory. So yeah, I'm kind of liking his mindset as far as, man, listen, man, it's cool to get the individual numbers, but I'm trying to win. I think that went hand in hand. I've been him. Like, yo, throw me the football. Maybe we win more. I've been the one. I've been the one that y'all should have been throwing to, relying. I should have been the one y'all were trying to get 2,000 yards for. Maybe that's what he was trying to say. Maybe that's the message he was relaying. And I'm liking the mindset. I'm liking the fact that he telling them, I'm here. Use me.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop playing these little games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these are facts. And yeah. The fact that he without question, it looked like he was like, what that supposed to mean? It ain't enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could tell he really means that. It wasn't like, you know how you could tell when somebody it's a PR answer. No, he looked at him like, what was he? Like we talked about it before. I think him and H-Chan were like, man, the numbers are cool, but can we win? Because remember when they asked H-Chan last year when he was still in the game, he said, I couldn't accept the fact that we wasn't beating this guy. And that was against Buffalo. He said, I couldn't accept the fact that we wasn't winning because I think we better than them.
Yeah.
That means he don't care about just getting the numbers. He care about those numbers translating to wins, W's. Winning solves all unless you're AJ Brown, Eric Schwally. But yeah, I'm glad that he did. You know, I'm glad that he's getting the opportunity to speak more in the media, and the rest of the world are being put on notice that this guy been in the building and he have a skill set and the talent to compete with the best of them. you can put him in the category with the best of them. Because even with less, like he's been in that range when it comes to production wise and number wise, with less targets. Now just imagine if you give him the targets. I'll be more mad that when Tyreek went down, McDaniel said, "Oh yeah, Waddle, not necessarily say your 1,000 yards, but no, we got Waddle in the building. We gonna show y'all what Waddle can do, because it seems like every time Tyreek goes down, Waddle shows y'all what he can do. Don't forget about the performance he put on when Tyreek goes down. It ain't no drop off in production when Tyreek goes down.
Yeah, he just needs the opportunity. That's all it is.
Just get him in his opportunities. Like, God, dog. It's not rocket science, people. It isn't. Yeah. Like Lou, you said this about the AJ Brown because you say you understand where he's coming from. It's not rocket. There's under no circumstance still a guy like AJ Brown gets 0 targets in the first half. What? How?
Yeah, I don't understand, bro. It's unreal how AJ Brown goes a complete game and has 2 targets in a complete game. Like, what are we talking about? These are, bro, Jalen Waddle, AJ Brown's got Devon A-Chains of the world. Like, how would everybody feel if Devon A-Chain had 7 touches in one game? We would be looking like, bro, what are we doing here? Devon A-Chain is a guy that helps you win football games. Jalen Waddle is a guy that can help you win football games. And when Jalen Waddle is seeing 3 targets a game, 4 targets a game, I'm sorry, he's not helping you win football games at that point. You're virtually taking a player off the field. So, nah, bro. Again, hopefully they keep adopting this approach and his targets go up and up and up, and he keeps getting opportunities, man. He as much as I would have traded him if the right package came along. That is not going to take away from the fact that I believe he is a #1 receiver in this league. It's just not. He's one of those guys, man. Now, Tone, and that was the argument the other day in the Twitter space. Like, they're, again, like the 50-50 balls, the jump balls, this, that, and the third. Yeah, he's not going to go and get and jump over like a DK Metcalf can or a guy like that, like the A.J. Browns of the world. He's not going to be a physical presence like that. But he brings other aspects of the game that maybe some of those guys also can't bring, right? So at the end of the day, man, listen, Waddle is one of those ones. And even though I would have traded him or had the conversation about trading him, I am glad he's on the team, man. He has the right mindset, though. So it is what it is.
And to your point about him not being able to get the 50-50 balls, I don't think that was the Jerry Rice. He wasn't able to get the 50-50 balls, and he's considered the greatest receiver of all time. Antonio Brown, he's not a 50-50 ball catcher, but he was the #1 receiver in the league for 5 years straight, right? Like, I think people probably forget about that run Antonio Brown went on. My boy, Steve Smith. Steve Smith is not a 50-50 ball, but that he was one of them dudes when he was in the league, right? So, and Tyreek Hill on our team, not a 50-50 ball getter, but guess what? Just use his talent, and they one of the ones. He was voted #1 player in the league without being able to go up for the 50-50 balls. So, if you look at it from that standpoint, all you got to do is use their skill set. Whatever they're good at, use their skill sets to your advantage, and you will get production. And any great offensive coordinator understands this. Just use your player strengths to your advantage. Excuse me. So there's under no circumstance that you shouldn't be able to get the football in your best player's hands, right? And in Waddle case, yeah, I would have preferred for him to be more boisterous about it, but I don't mind the humble person, but still have the confidence in himself. Like, no, I'm one of them. I'm just not going to be a diva about it. So I can respect it from that standpoint. But yeah, Jess.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get my laptop charger. Okay, so another thing that's kind of been in the news, right? Because obviously I want to talk about sport predictions with y'all. But before we get there, there was something else that was kind of noted today. right? There's some rumors that Miami wants to play a regular season game every year in Spain, kind of like the Jags have in London, that kind of thing. How do y'all feel about that? Are you okay with playing a regular season game every year overseas?
Now, let's give the full context, right? Who's the one that made that quote about the team wanting to maybe play overseas and give up either a home game or away game? Right. I'm more so worried about the home game. Oh, okay. I just wanted. Hey, go ahead, Tone, take off. How you feel? Hey. Well, hey, you know what, Jess? Jess, let me get on my toot. You know I'm a tutor, baby. Let's go. Go ahead, Tone. Take off. Oh shit. Oh, Tom Garfinkel, Tone. You don't say Tom Garfinkel. Wow.
Look at he couldn't wait. Look at him. Look, he even let you. He wasn't let. He couldn't wait till you finish the god doggone question.
Hey, but, Jess, I was just looking for some context out here, Jess. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm looking for.
Listen, I have mixed feelings or mixed emotions about this because on one hand, I'm like, why are you taking away our home game from us and you trying to basically guarantee we lose a home game every season? Because you want to play in Spain, right? Now I understand, see, like what Lewis said, right? And it's great to point out that it was Tom Garfinkel. And I understand that they probably will make a lot of money over there if you just give them one game a year. But I've been listening and paying attention. So I'm glad you let me go first, Lewis, because just in case I take too long, you just short and sweet. I want to know how y'all feel about this. And Jess and Lou, I want to know. Did y'all know what happened with the Spain game that was supposed to come to Miami? The Real Madrid versus I think it was soccer? Barcelona or another team.
No,
yeah, did y'all?
No, I don't know. No.
So you do know that they was trying to get one regular season soccer game to come be played over here, right? And they was already signed. Yes. Okay, so it was already signed and it was already supposed to be done. Do you know that there was an outrage over there in Spain? So much to where they canceled it? Did y'all know that? How y'all feel about that now?
That's crazy. I didn't know about that. Listen, in again, soccer is growing in America.
The La Liga league. Matter of fact, I want you to. That's the league that they want one regular season game to be played over here.
Yeah, they don't play with their soccer overseas, bro. Like just how we are. We don't play with again American football and even in the NBA now. You look at the landscape. There's a lot of European players, by the way, dominating, by the way. But there's a lot of people that don't like that. Again, I would say the same thing over there, bro. They don't play. Yeah, they just don't play about their soccer, Tone. So it doesn't surprise me that they were, bitching and complaining about coming over here.
So it's Barcelona and Valencia. That's what it's called. Valencia. Okay, so right. Now this is my misfinish. I understand where we are. Right, we're Miami. I'll tell everyone that acts or that I think is misled. This is not a big sports town like that. Like we support our sports franchises, but they have to win, right? Did y'all hear about the Mika Fitzpatrick quote when they asked him out there, and he was like, "Yeah, Miami not a sports town. I walk around all the time and I don't get noticed." Tua is probably the only one that, Tua is the only one that could get rid of it because it's Tua. He's polarizing, but for the most part, now I know a person, I myself that said, "Hey, you know how many times we walking past athletes like we don't know them? You be elbow to elbow with them in club. If you a club like I used to go to the club all the time, you're elbow to elbow. Like you in the club right now, especially you go to like the Mantons and the Club Lives and the Cameos and all the ones that's on South Beach. Like those clubs, just so y'all can understand, those clubs are set up like if you're not in VIP, it's just basically a hallway. So it's all about the VIP. So if you're going to the club, if you know you're going to the club on South Beach, if you don't have $2,500 for a table, don't show up. Just like it's gonna cost you about $50 to $60 just to get in, and you're gonna stand in the hallway. I'm just telling you, right? So when I get from that mindset, I'm like, okay, cool. We can't, at least me. Let me speak for myself. I can't complain because it's not like, even though I was a season ticket holder for a good little minute, I know how our people are down here. I know that they can benefit from the business side of it way more by getting that one game in Spain, right? Than probably that one one game here. One more question for y'all. How packed you think that stadium would have been if we played if that was a real home game right now?
The one in Madrid?
Yeah, this game right here. Commander, this supposed to be a home game for us.
Yeah, so you talking about if this game was in Miami, how full would it be?
Yeah.
Jaden
Daniels out, and no one's showing up. Let's be real.
Probably no one showing up. Yeah.
That stadium probably gonna be packed to the packed over there in Spain. It's gonna be packed. So that was a business decision from Tom Garfinkel. Y'all know that. Now he's standing in his lane right there. Like, okay, hold on. We can make a lot of money coming over in Spain and make this our hub, like what the Jaguars did in London. So from that standpoint, I'm not mad at it. But as a fan, I was like, man, I wish they would have stood on principles and said, nah, we'll do one here and there and not guarantee them that. Like that, you making a commitment to doing that now. But then after hearing what those fans did about their league, I'm like, dang. I initially thought I was going to be outraged, but I'm like, man, we don't have that passion. I'm speaking for the Dolphins, not for other teams, because I know probably the Cowboys or the Green Bay Packers or Minnesota or those teams probably would have had an outrage if their team was to make a full commitment going forward. But from a Dolphins standpoint, I'm like, man, we don't have that passion for our team like that. I'm not raising hell if they do that. Lou, Jess, are y'all?
Raising hell if they go to Spain every year?
One game a year. Are you raising hell? Are you pissed off about that?
I mean, to be honest, no, I wouldn't. Again, I'm not pissed off about it. No.
I can understand if we were all like season ticket holders. Like I was
just going to say, even if I was a season ticket holder, I didn't care. Like when we was going over there, I was like, okay, we was an extra home game. I would prefer to be here, but I'm not raising hell. Like, man, what the hell? I'm not sending an email out to Stephen Ross about it. You understand? We're not doing that. So I could see it both ways and saying I would prefer that they.
I view it as a vacation.
Right.
If we were doing better, I would have totally gone.
I was planning on doing it. I went to Europe now. I'm like, yo, I was planning on going over there for vacation.
Right.
Like, okay, that's my opportunity to use that.
I would have been like, oh shit, we going to Europe? Are we going to Spain every year? All right, like see y'all there.
Like I can plan around that. You hear me? I can be like, I might not go every year. You see, I ain't big balling like y'all. I ain't big balling. Let me just stick to I'm gonna stick in my bracket. You know what I'm saying? Let me stick in my pay bracket. But every other year, I can plan around that.
Yeah.
I plan on going to Spain. Going to Europe again. Next year, I could try to plan it around depending on when the game is. Now I know the time of year to go, the time of year that I went this year, I'm gonna go around that same. So if they could do it around that time, I'm cool. Right? So yeah, I'm not really to me personally, I wouldn't be too mad about it. I understand the business side of it and just knowing, and I gotta keep it 100, knowing my fan base and how we are. Like, come on, bro. Unless you're the diehard people that just go no matter what, ain't nobody too. Come on, especially if they not winning. Like right now, no one cares. But yeah, that's my take on it, though. I'm just being real. Lou, I know you want to talk about Tom Garfinkel.
Well, again, to a lot of people's point, all I will say is for the people that believe it's all about the money. I mean, this helps y'all's argument. Again, to your point, Tom, I'm not kicking, screaming, and fighting about it. I'm not again, I'm not going to make a big issue of it, but I just think it was very weird. I don't know. Again, could be a good thing and a bad thing. I'll just say that it's not a real big deal though. But
see, you're right. See, that's what I'm saying. I know some people are gonna be like, see, like I see, I was trying to find the, oh, here it is. See, delusional Patriot fan. He's a Patriot fan. So New England probably would have a problem with that because how they support their team, right? They probably would. I'm speaking coming from the standpoint of a Miami Dolphin fan and a fan that's here in the city, right? Because he said, as a season ticket holder, you would lose a home game and barely get a funky little note. Hey, listen, only we can talk trash about our franchise, my brother. Come on.
What now? This is a good point. Where's it at though? Right here. I think the issue is raising. I guess the ticket prices continuing to lose at home game. Now you're telling me you're taking.
That's why that's why I gave mine up. Yeah.
But now in the aspect, let's say you're taking a home game away. Even though you're going to go make that money and way more money probably in Spain, do you think the Dolphins would even raise the ticket prices even more because they're losing an actual home game in Miami though?
No.
Do you think that would be a possibility?
No. Because so when this happened before, so I can speak from personal experience. So when you get that away game, no, they don't even charge you for that. They just take that ticket off the ballot because they're going to gain so much more over there. So for instance, when you usually pay for that ninth home game on that season, you'll see the difference in your price because that's an away game, so they don't charge you.
But you're talking from the season ticket holder. What happens? Because I understand what you're saying, Tom. What happens for the people that don't have season tickets but just buy like regular game tickets every week? Do you think the Dolphins, since again let's say usually it's an 8-game home season. Let's say it's down to 7. Do you think they'll charge more to see like single ticket holder, like got people that are just buying single tickets? Do you think those tickets would be like more now because there's only 7 home games instead of 8?
No, and again, they do it now. Like when it was over there, no, the single tickets wasn't more expensive. So, they were still around the same price because, again, even though you only have 7 home games, remember the Dolphins still get that revenue over there in Spain. That's not just going to the owner over there. You know what I'm saying? They work out so they get, it's the NFL. Luke, come on now. They getting that money over there. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's why it doesn't affect the fans as far as them raising expenses because now we only got 7 home games. So now we're going to make it up by charging extra for each game individually. No, that's from past experiences. And I think going forward, they're smart, especially if you understand your market too, right? So maybe if we were talking about somewhere like a Green Bay, a Denver, or like I say, the Buffaloes and the New England, the team Pittsburgh, where they give their, maybe that could be happening, but those places, those tickets are so expensive, it don't matter. Yeah. So, but no, I don't think so. To me, because they're getting all that revenue from over there, and you know who I do know who like that kind of stuff though, the local bars here in Miami. See, like Flanagan's is gonna open at 9:30 now. They don't open that early. They're gonna be open because they know Dolphin fans are gonna want to go there now for extra. They get an extra Dolphin crowd on a Sunday because that game is a Madrid. So I think the bars are happy. They probably want to see that. So okay, that's another day we can add of revenue from that early Dolphin crowd, or like bars that don't usually open this early and don't get that rush, they're going to get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So so it's a trade-off of whichever way you want to look at it. But in my personal opinion, I don't think that they will raise the price because they're not losing money. They're actually gaining money because it's coming in euros now too. Let's not forget that. It's euros now. So, no, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah.
Interesting. So, last but not least, Let's talk score predictions.
Hey, just before you do that, hold on.
Oh.
I just want to point out, because you called us out 2 shows ago.
Who did? Me?
Not the owl.
Oh.
You. You said, I don't really want to tell y'all about the third topic because we really make it through the third topic. I just want to point out, we got through all 3 last show, and we got through 4 of them things this show. Matter of fact, 5, because you split 1 and 2. I just want to point out, and we had an hour. You know what I'm saying?
An hour.
Yeah. And we got through all the questions because you want to hate on me and Lou going back and forth. But you know how I get with me and Lou. When they go back and forth, you think, hey, one thing you know we not doing, we not looking at that time.
Yeah, I know that's right.
When we trying to get our point across, I'm looking at that blitz pickup sign, and I know he over here looking at me if I got him. He like, nah, he trying to test my gangster right now, and I'm about to let him know I'm still the gangster person you met when you first met me.
Yeah, that's a fact. Jess, basically what Tone's trying to tell you is,
maybe your best course would be to tread lightly.
I like his face at the end, like what?
Yeah. That's basically what it is. No, we love you, Jess. Don't let Tone bully. See, that Tone's bringing that bully mentality from Twitter over here to YouTube. See what I'm saying?
Hey, Mike Best, like relax. See, Lou don't know what went down in the chat. Mike Best. Hey, Lou, look at Mike Best. Mike Best say, Tony, I'll trade you a bag of chips for that belt behind you.
That's crazy.
If you know, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, oh man, Mike Best. No, you know I ain't having it. I'm sorry. My bad, Jeff. Go ahead so we can get into the last segment.
This is why 2 episodes I said we don't get to things, because you just be going off on tangents sometimes.
Right, that's sometimes.
I don't even want to blame this on Lou. This is a Tony thing.
Y'all been dumping, tagging up against me the past since Waddle and HN proved y'all wrong. So I'm used to it now. I'm good. It's all good. Go do your thing.
That's
you and Lou
crazy.
going back and forth to the A to the yo. It's kind of wild, yeah.
Score predictions. I'm really intrigued by this. Like I'm excited.
I'm not even. Listen, I'm not decided yet. Like which way I'm going with this one.
Good. So you can sit there and think about it. You going last, Lou?
Hey, I see. Treat me. I ain't say that.
Score prediction again. I do think the Dolphins are going to play well on Sunday. I'm gonna say 27-17 Dolphins.
27-17. Okay.
Get a 10-point victory.
Coming off this.
Go.
I think coming off that victory for Buffalo, and the way Waddle performing and the way he's talking and the swagger that I'm seeing from him and HN. I thank you, Jets, for pointing out that he put him at the. I think they're being more boisterous without saying things, right? And letting them know to basically continue to feed them and ride them to these victories. Pause if you need to. I think we put up 30 this time. I'm gonna go probably 31-17, Lou. I think hold on. 31-13. I'm gonna give respect to the defense, how they've been playing. I think they give up 1 touchdown and two field goals. So I'll say 31-13.
31-13.
I stole that from Mike Best because he put it in there. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I stole it. Once he seen that, I said, yeah, we only give him 13 points.
So you're actually on par with me. I picked Miami 38-13.
Okay.
I definitely took it a little high there.
Hey man. No. Y'all gonna stop doing Mom Dog Alex like that. Nah, hell no. Nah, hell, hey, Tone, you put that up, right? Nah, hey, Tone, you dirty for that. You green as hell, Tone, for that, dog. Nah, hell no.
You can't tell me that's not funny.
Nah, we taking that down. Y'all ain't doing my dog Alex like y'all. Y'all, hey, listen, man. Y'all ain't gonna be calling my dog Alex no throwback out here, dog.
Nobody call Mitchell the Ness Alex. Producer 17-14.
Wow.
I'm gonna be modest, man. Get out of here.
Producer calling it a close game.
Hey, man. Might be one. Producer who wins. You know it might be. You know this producer always trying to be slick. Who wins, producer? 17-14. Oh, dang. Nah, that mess around and be the score for real. It'd be a low scoring game. We'd be all up here watching this game pissed off. They would do one, man. They would pick this game, but we got to be early in the morning. And I'm probably going to try to not yell and wake my brother up. I'll probably be yelling at them.
I'm done.
pissing them people out. Hey, y'all see producer, he put up that who wins. You see what I'm saying? Trying to be slick. Scores are weird overseas, like 1911.
No.
God, how they gonna get 11? 3 field goals in a safety? 1911 is crazy.
Yeah, no.
That's why y'all always calling me I'm perfect.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, well then that's it. You know, y'all put y'all score predictions in the chat. You know, let us know what y'all think. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I hope y'all vote. Hold on, let's see the results of the poll. I'm sorry, results of the poll are. All right, do the Dolphins win their first game in first international game since 2014? Yes, we putting hands and feet on them at 57%. No, we're still the fraud fans at 34%, and who cares? Injuries ruined it, 9%. So yes, we put hands and feet. 57% of y'all think so, and that's with 44 votes. So hey, man, it is what it is. I think most people are on the same page. This seems like a classic Miami Dolphins letdown.
Well, Tone, Jess, real quick, bonus question. Now, let's get to 5 topics real quick. We ain't got to be long, right? The Dolphins, if the Dolphins run the table and finish 10-7, in y'all's opinion, is there a chance for them to make the
playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Yes? No? Maybe?
I don't like make the playoff, like actually making the playoff.
You heard what the coach just said? The Dolphins run off 10. They finished 10-7.
I got a question for coach.
Halfway.
Even if they go 10-7, like the rest of them teams only have to get to 10, and you have what 4 or 5 of them already at 6, right? Yeah, like I don't know, because any of them get to 10, it don't matter what happens after that because they all on the playoff. I mean the tiebreakers. So if you asking if we think the Dolphins could make the playoff, my answer is
no, sir, not me.
No, I don't think so, my brother. No, and I don't even think they're gonna run the table anyways. But yes, you.
What was the question again?
If the Miami Dolphins run the table and go 10-7, do we think they make the playoffs?
No. Bye. Why are we even talking about that? No.
Yeah. So let's use him.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Talking playoffs, so we get out of here. Well, with that being said, Lou, if you wanted with your bonus question, Jess, anything before we get up out of here?
No,
I'm good. All
right, Lou, get us up out of here, my brother.
Hey, man, Friday episode, Blitz Pickup. You know what it is. Again, I'm shocked. This is 2 straight shows, Jess, Maybe it's because of what you said. Me and Tone haven't argued. I promise. On my mama, Monday, me and Tone are arguing. But until then, you can catch us Sunday, 9:30 in the morning, a.m. Come watch the game in your favorite place, the Blitz Pickup. For Tone, for myself, for Jess, for the producer in the back. Again, Friday episode, Blitz Pickup. We'll see y'all. The road to 4-7 starts Sunday, baby.
Make sure we'll see y'all bright and early.